Hey everybody, welcome back to the Soholux Realty YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the #1 hidden expense that is crushing your pocket right now. It's not inflation, it's not groceries, not gas. It is
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam just coming in and just whacking you every single day.
And a lot, I mean, it's different perspective when you're W-2 and it's already pulled out of your paycheck,
Yeah.
But when it's not, and at the end of the year you get a notice, hey, you owe this much, that's when it hurts the most. And I think that's why we've done so much research on ways to legally offset our taxes.
Yes.
And it all starts with a good CPA is the first thing. But second off, if you are in a W-2 job, I mean, what are some things that someone could do if they are a W-2 employee to be able to offset their tax? I'm not the expert on that field.
I mean, me either. I mean,
the only thing I could think of is I always go back to real estate. You know, that's the easiest thing. Yes, you can start a business, but that's no easy task right there.
But you can't accelerate the depreciation if you're
correct.
That's the only problem.
I have been watching a lot of actually Facebook Reels or whatever. And this one account said to start buying Airbnbs and managing it yourself. That way you get that professional status. What is it like?
Yeah, 100 hours, like a year or something like that.
It's something like that. 100 hours you got to spend over the year managing your real estate. And I would think if you have an Airbnb, you have people coming in and out, you got to coordinate cleaners that will help.
It's a good idea, actually.
And once you do become a full-time real estate professional, then you get the lovely tax benefits of depreciation. And that was one thing Trump brought back in this current term is 100% bonus depreciation. And if you're not in real estate, the one thing real estate investors live and breathe on is depreciation. That is what saves them every year. That's what has saved us. And it's kind of sad because a lot of people don't know about this. I didn't know about it until I was probably 4 years into working in real estate when I went out to dinner with Chris, and I was venting that I had such a huge tax problem, and he gave me a contact of a guy that could cost seg the properties I bought that year, and he changed my life.
Yeah.
That one conversation. And it's not like, I don't think people really understand what cost segregation is and bonus depreciation, but if you have that ability and you're not taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and it's like, listen, I mean, look, this is a great way to offset your taxes. It's one way that we leverage it every year if we can, and it specifically pertains to real estate, investment real estate. But like, here's the bottom line. We're talking about taxes today. Let's just say you have a buddy, sister, cousin, whatever. They're making 300 grand. They're working for Apple or I don't know, Amazon or whatever. They're bragging to you, I'm making all this money. They're paying, if they live in North Carolina, they're basically paying, can you see this, Daniel? They're paying this much. And just annually in taxes, state and federal. And to put that in perspective, that's this much a month. So you're basically sitting here, you're like, oh my God, I'm paying $4,000 a month in rent. That's 40% monthly of what you're paying in taxes. And you don't even realize it because it's being withheld from your paycheck. So in other words, withheld means they're holding back that amount of money per month. So let's just say you're making 20 grand a month, you're bragging, you're rich, great. You could be making 30 plus grand a month if you were to find a way to offset those taxes. So it's a hidden fee. Why is it hidden? Because even, let's just say you're not a W-2 worker. If you have opted to have withholdings via your CPA, you're still having the money held back. So listen, it's hidden because Uncle Sam's basically taking the money before you even buy your gas, groceries, Netflix, whatever else, and care for yourself. They're like, we're taking the money right away because we don't even trust you to pay it.
Yeah. And I've learned over the past couple of years, I will do anything and everything in my power to try to offset my income. And I think and I hate to, people that work, a W-2 job don't understand that. They don't understand there are ways to offset that income. And frankly, no one knows about it unless you're, a business owner or in real estate. It's sad.
And I think it's sad. And the thing is like, but it's sad for you if you're paying it. But the thing is like, I feel like people don't realize it because of that hidden element. Like the IRS isn't calling you, come tax day and saying, hey, Laythe, where's the $100,000 you owe us? You're like, shit. You know that already because you don't have it with, but I mean, if it's already coming out of your paycheck and you're W-2, you're like, I don't even care. I don't notice it. Yeah. Like it's literally like hidden.
So, it's funny, and I'll give you kind of real life scenarios with me and Davis. Like, let's just say, for example, we make a big check, 6-figure check. That's great and all, but the first thing we do once we get that money in our pockets, we say to ourselves, how the hell are we going to get this?
What are we buying?
What are we buying? And that's a conversation that we have every time money comes in is what steps can we do to offset this income? Whether it's donating money to charity, which helps a little bit, or
business
expenses. I know you bought a brand new work computer, $5,000 computer, for your business this year. But it's and it's kind of hard to say with a W-2 employee. But if I was you, I would look for any ways to form. I know this is cliche talking, LLC, to have a business. I don't care if you're doing $50,000 a year. $50,000 a year with your own business is better than $0 a year and paying every dollar out of that paycheck to Uncle Sam.
Yeah, maybe when you watch this video, it's like wake up call. Type into ChatGPT. How can I
that's perfect.
avoid paying?
That's
like literally,
perfect,
can we do that, Daniel? Like, can we put like ChatGPT screen on there? Like, I don't know, whatever. Figure out some way. It's just basically like we're trying to air out these topics of conversation to get you thinking, but like now it's on you. I mean, we can't do it for you. Go do your own research, figure it out, because at the end of the day, you're getting wiped on your money. Like we're just trying to highlight it for you. And the reason we're saying this is because we've had some stressful days and nights thinking about either what we owe or how we're gonna avoid, paying that. And by the way, it's a ticking time clock. So like, because the taxes are every fiscal year or calendar year. Calendar year. So like, if you make a bunch of money in 2024, you're like, it's all good. I'm buying something in 2025. That ain't how it works. You're getting taxed on 2024.
Yeah.
So
use ChatGPT, search up your occupation and say, these are the hobbies I like. How could I start a business out of selling Pokemon cards? Or can you stream Xbox and games and create a company? I'm sure there's a million ways.
If you can snipe like you do on Call of Duty, you can. No, I mean, he's right though. Like, you think about it. There's got to be some sort of way. Like, to Laythe's point, like, I don't know. It's you like flowers, go start like a florist business. Sell. I don't know. I mean, listen. Maybe you like work a remote job and you live on a farm. Like, I'm just making this up, but like you come from a family of farmers. Maybe you take that up, start your own business, and you could buy a truck. Guess what? That truck is a business expense. You work on a farm or you're in landscaping. If there's an applicable business purpose, you can effectively write off that vehicle. That's a big chunk of change against your income. And Laythe, talk about the leverage point. Remember you said that to Daniel?
Yeah, so it's funny. We're talking with Daniel about business write-offs, and I always view it as what's the biggest bang for your buck. So, meaning, how can I leverage $1 to write off $4? And in those instances, it always goes back to real estate. You could buy real estate by putting 20 to 30% down, and let's say $100K will buy you a $400,000 property. So you get the benefits of the real estate if you are a real estate professional with that bonus depreciation, or in a sense of a car. I mean, why do you think, I'm sure a lot of you guys out there know builders that at the end of the year buy brand new fleets for their entire construction crew. I mean, there's a reason why they do it. They're not doing it because they love their employees to have new trucks. They're doing it so they could get the end of year write-offs of buying business equipment and cars. Yes, it helps that their crews have new trucks, but if there was no way to offset that purchase, I guarantee you none of them wouldn't be doing that every year.
Yeah.
And it's just
even like the YouTube influencer that you watch, like, I mean, basically, I don't care who it is. And I'm going out on a limb here when I say this. I'm not sure. That's a better example you gave with the construction. But, like, I guarantee they're writing off those exotic cars they're buying. Why? I'm a tool that, is on YouTube and, like, whatever.
I get more fans.
Yeah, literally. I guarantee they're doing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, whatever. The bottom line is stop letting Uncle Sam take your money. Look, paying state taxes, whatever, that's fine. It's not that much. Yeah. Maybe you're rebuilding bridges or roads. That's great because it's about where you live. The IRS, I don't care which side, if you're red, blue, purple, they're not doing the right stuff with your money. And that's why there's such a huge deficit. So stop letting Uncle Sam take your money. Wake up. If you want any specific tips or tricks or you want to hear more, comment down below. Let us know what you want to hear about. And stop getting robbed in secret.
Don't play victim. Take action.
We're out. Peace.